Today I'm going to be testing every myth in Steal a Brainrot. Starting with the first myth. Apparently you can use a grappling hook while stealing a Brainrot. So let's just get a grappling hook in the shop. And in order to do this, we have to shoot the grappling hook right as we steal the Brainrot. I'm going to be testing it on my own Brainrots, but it's the same thing as if it was someone else's. So we're going to aim the grappler right here. And okay, I didn't mean to click that. Alright, we'll aim the grappler right here, and I have to pick up the Brainrot. Okay, what? That kind of worked. Alright, I'm gonna try it again, because that actually looked like it was gonna work. Okay, let's shoot. Whoa. Wait, it actually kind of works. I didn't go super far, but I did get flung while holding the Brainrot. I just want to see if maybe I can go further. Okay, this time I just didn't grapple. Okay, why can't I do it anymore? Okay, that was still not that far. Alright, I give up. The myth is confirmed though. You can grapple while holding a Brainrot. Definitely pretty useful if you can get the timing right. Alright, so the next myth is that you can block the Brainrots from spawning using a turret and a rage table. Now I don't really know what I'm doing for this one, but I know I need to buy a turret and a rage table. Okay, where's the turret? There we go. Alright, now we have to somehow use these to block the Brainrots from spawning. I'm going to try throwing a rage table. Okay, that didn't work, they still spawned. Okay, we'll put the turret here, and then we'll throw the rage table. Oh, that's the wrong way. Okay, nope, they're still walking through that. I honestly need to look up how you're supposed to do this. Okay, so apparently we are supposed to put the turret on top of the rage table. That would have been good to know. So we'll throw the rage table, and let's put the turret. Okay, that didn't work. Yeah, I don't think it's possible to put the turret on top of the rage table. It doesn't seem to work. It just goes through the table. The Brainrots are also able to walk through the turret, which isn't supposed to happen either. I'm gonna have to say this one is false. I don't think it works anymore. Apparently there is a glitch you can use to phase into people's bases. So it involves me holding a speed coil and standing in the corner right here. And as you can see, I can't jump through. That is because I need to have shift lock enabled. And somehow using shift lock is supposed to get me through this wall. Okay, nothing is happening when I spam it. You are supposed to go sideways in order to do this, so I am trying to walk sideways. What if we try the jump coil? Okay, that is not going to work. What about both of them? Nah, it's still not working. I'm guessing it has to do with the shift lock glitching part of your character into the wall, but I think you can just do that without shift lock anyways, so I don't know. Yeah, I've been trying it for a while and nothing is really happening. I'm going to have to say this one is false. There's no way I'm getting through that wall. Apparently there is a way to duplicate mutations through moving your Brainrots. So basically what I need to do is get two of the same Brainrot and replace them with each other. So we have these two ballerinas right here, one with a bubblegum mutation and one with a lava mutation. And if I pick up this one and put it on top of this one, nothing happens. To be fair, the myth did say to move the one that got switched to a new slot, so I'm just gonna bring her up here, then we'll place her in this slot instead. And nothing happened. She still has the same mutations. What is supposed to happen is she's supposed to get the lava mutation instead. Maybe it has to be a regular one with no mutations. Okay, we're gonna take the lava one and bring it upstairs, and I'll just replace it like this. Now we'll go check on the other one. Still not lava, but we didn't move it to a new slot yet. Okay, let's place her down. Yeah, it's still not lava. This one is false. Does resetting your character while holding a speed coil give you permanent speed? Alright, so as you can see, I'm holding a speed coil, and this is how fast I am going. Now let's reset. And I do not have super speed anymore. This is the difference. As you can see, I'm much faster with the coil. What about with a gravity coil and the coil combo? Alright, let's reset with the gravity coil, and I have no effects. As you can see, I'm jumping normally. Now finally, let's try resetting while holding the combo. Again, I have absolutely no effects when I respawn. This one is false. Apparently, if you have max server luck, you are guaranteed to find a secret. Alright, let's buy 2x server luck. And now we have max server luck. Let's find this secret. I guess we just have to wait until we get a secret. There's nothing much more to do on this myth. A gold lucky block. That's not a secret. Wait. That's actually a secret. I wasn't expecting this to even work, and it only took 2.5 minutes, and we got a Lavaka. Okay, well I'm gonna have to test this again, but we will have to wait for the server luck to run out. So while we do that, the next myth is that fusing Brainrots during the lava event guarantees a lava mutation. Alright, so I currently have 4 giraffes, so I'm just gonna combine all of these. Hopefully we can get something good from this. It's literally 4 Brainrot gods. Alright, there goes the first one. let's pick up the second one, and we'll just drop this off right here. Now let's take the third one. It's kind of weird how I'm fusing together 4 of the same brain rots, and it's gonna give me something totally different. Third one dropped off, and now let's take the final one. And we are ready to start fusing, so you can see our odds in the bottom, but we don't care. We're just here to see if it lavas. Okay, let's run it. Now I'm just gonna pay for reveal. There's no way I'm waiting 1.5 hours for this myth. And... oh, it is lava. Not a great thing to get considering I spent 4 Brainrot gods on it, but it does have the lava mutation, so it looks like we are going to have to try this again. Way worse odds this time, and that is absolute garbage. Yeah, this one is definitely not true. Okay, so during the lava event, apparently the lucky blocks in the shop become lava lucky blocks. I really hope this one is true. I'm not gonna lie. I need some lava lucky blocks. Okay, so we're just waiting for the lava event here. 20 more seconds. 3, 2, 1... okay, the lava event has started. Now let's go over to the shop. And yes, the lucky blocks do get the lava mutation during the lava event. Alright, let's see what we get. Hopefully I didn't get scammed. And we got scammed. It's still cool, because it has the lava mutation, though. Can you save your brain rots by putting them in the fuse machine? So everyone knows that you lose all your brain rots whenever you rebirth, but will you lose them if they are in the fuse machine? Okay, so we're on another account for this one. This is a very legit playthrough so far. I was just given this instead of a Nubini. Totally legit. And now we just have to sit here and wait until we get $1 million to rebirth. It's telling me to go buy a Nubini. I don't think that will be necessary. Okay, now we have $1 million. But we still need to get a couple brain rots to rebirth. I definitely didn't forget about this. Alright, I'll just buy this Nubini so the line goes away. Okay, we got a Trippy Troppy. And there is a Tung. Now we just gotta take this guy to the fuse machine to save him. Alright, he is in the fuse machine. We might as well save this Nubini too. We could need him on our next rebirth. Okay, so now we can rebirth here. And is our brain rot still there? Okay, nothing in the fusion machine. And it doesn't look like we have anything in here either. This one is false. All that hard work for nothing. Apparently fusing 4 Nubinis together gives you something even worse than a Nubini. So I don't even know what could be worse than a Nubini. So this has to be fake, but we still gotta try, I guess. Okay, this is our first Nubini. Now we need 3 more. Second Nubini, third Nubini, and the final Nubini. That last one took longer than it should have. Alright, now we can start transporting these guys to the fuse machine. I wish there was an easier way to do this. This takes so long. 1 out of 4. That's 2. 3 out of 4. And the final one. Now we just gotta wait 15 minutes for the fusion. I am not paying to skip this one, it's not worth it. Okay, it's almost been 15 minutes, we're about to see what we got from the Nubinis. Imagine we just get a secret somehow. It's literally not possible, but like, what if it happened? Okay, we are ready to see what we got. What is that? I don't think I've ever seen this. Okay, it's definitely better than a Nubini, so the myth is false. But I have never seen this before, so that's cool. Okay, so there's this glitch in Steal a Brain Rot where you can place a turret through someone's base like this. And apparently you can use this to stop somebody from locking their base. So I'm on my other account here, and I accidentally locked my base, so we have to wait. Okay, so let's just put the turret inside, and it's about to go off. Okay, as you can see, it launched me and the base didn't lock. But now if I just run back to the button, let's see what happens. Okay, it locked the base again because the turret missed. So this isn't like 100% true. But it did block me from locking the base the first time, so I guess it's kind of true. Similar to the last myth, can you get into someone's base using a clone? So as you can see, I'm not able to walk through the lasers right now. The base is locked for friends, so this isn't fake. And we'll just put a clone down in here, and then I'm going to switch with clone. And yes, I have successfully infiltrated the base. Although there is nothing I could really do in here because I'm stuck. If my other account had any brain rots to steal, I would not be able to steal them because I can't leave. The only way to leave is switching with my clone, and the other clone would be left there holding the brain rot. Still pretty funny that you can do this though. Apparently there is a way to get on the edges of the map while stealing a brain rot. So as you can see right now, I can't even jump high enough to get on the sides while holding nothing. Yeah, this jump isn't even possible. But apparently you can use traps to get up here, so I gotta go buy some traps. Alright, so we're just gonna buy a bunch of traps. And we also need a turret. I almost forgot about that. So what we're going to do is we're going to stack these traps on top of each other. So we'll place our first one. Okay, that's kind of a bad place. Let's go in first person to try to make this easier. Okay, where did that go? That's probably not a good place to put this. Okay, this one's stacked. Okay, that's not good either. Yeah, it looks like we need to get more traps, guys. You can only buy one more trap, so hopefully this is good enough. Let's make sure we don't mess up stacking this last one. Okay, that one actually locked in. We might still be able to do this. Now we just put the turret on top of the stack. And as you can see, I can use this to jump up on the sides now. So we just gotta try this while holding a Brainrot. Let's just take this Cocafonto. And let's try the jump. Okay, well that didn't work. We'll try again. Okay, that time it actually worked. This one is true. You can even get on the roof. This would be OP for stealing Brainrots. Apparently it is possible to block the line using a turret. So as you can see, all the Brainrots walk in a straight line like this, and we are going to try to disrupt this line by placing a turret. So let's just put our turret down right here, and yes, this one works. They are actually moving out of the way. As you can see, this is not a straight line anymore. The turret does actually make them move. I wonder what happens if I put it here. Oh, that was actually super weird. He like jumped. Now finally I want to go over to the shop to buy some traps. And we'll see if traps can move the line as well. Okay, why did I place a trap there? That was stupid. Let's just fill the rest of this area up with traps. Alright, there is traps completely blocking the way and they're still going through. It does not work with traps, only turrets. Does server luck give you better wheel spins? So I have 4 wheel spins right now, and we're going to see what I get with no server luck. Okay, we got 700k. Next spin. It landed on 700k again. Let's do another spin. And we got 700k for a third time. Time for the last spin. Okay, this time it gave us 7 million. Overall, the spins with no luck were terrible. All we got was money. And now we have 2x server luck enabled. And we're going to see what we get. Okay, for the first one, we got 700k. I'm seeing a theme here. 175k. Okay, that's even worse. And time for the final spin. It landed on 7 million. Okay, it appears the spins are actually worse with server luck. We got less money this time. Does buying a lava wheel spin start the lava event? Okay, I can already tell this is going to be a waste of Robux. Yeah, we spun it and nothing happened. It does not start the lava event. Does holding a Brainrot in lava turn it into a lava Brainrot? Okay, these are just getting stupid now. Why would this work? But we're still gonna try this. Maybe it's an OP secret. Yeah, just as I suspected, this does not work. If you thought that was gonna work, I don't know what to tell you, because that one was really stupid. Okay, it's time to check in on the first myth. Does max server luck guarantee you a secret? It unfortunately does not. I ran 30 minutes of max luck and didn't get a secret this time. Today I'm spending 24 hours in Steal a Brainrot as a complete beginner. Will I be able to become a trillionaire and unlock the rarest Brainrots? Watch to the end to find out. Alright, so starting off, I know we need to go buy one of these Nubanini guys. Nubini Pizzanini. Oh, he's a gold one, and I think that's all we can buy right now. Alright, we already got $23. Alright, here's another Nubini. Oh, gold Boneca. Alright, so we need a Trippy Troppy and a Tung 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 Sahur and $1 million to rebirth. We do not have any of that right now. But I promise by the end of the video, we are going to be absolutely stacked. Oh, Bombardiro. Alright, we can get another Nubini. Okay, we have 4 Nubinis. This has to be OP. A gold Lirala. We should probably be saving up for something better, though. Yeah, let's grab one of these. Yeah, sell some of these guys. Already looking kind of stacked. Let's go. We got it's a pig. Okay, we can get a Tung Tung. We do need one of these to rebirth, and he's gold. Sperber Patapim kind of looks like the one I made in Minecraft. Okay, we can finally rebirth. And we are now rebirth 2. I'm honestly just gonna buy the VIP. I don't know what it does, but I might as well buy the VIP. Oh, we got 2x multi. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. We need him for the next rebirth too. And we need a Berber Patapim. And 3 million. Seeing a lot more gold now. Yeah, it feels like everything is gold on rebirth too. Okay, I'm progressing a lot faster this time. Ooh, maybe we can get 27k for this. Okay, nice. We got 27k. Ooh, what is this? A Pandasini Bananini? I never seen this before. I wonder if like better Brainrots will start spawning when I rebirth more. A Cavallo and a Glorbo? Wait, I might be able to afford this. Okay, I'm not even close. Wow, this sucks. I really wanted that. Holy, we already have so much money. I just need to wait for something good to spawn. Oh, there's like a Pokédex. Brainrot gods? Okay, yeah, we have not seen... We've hardly seen anything in the game yet. We also might need to bust out the server luck later in the video, because this will not be cutting it when we get to a higher rebirth. Oh, we need this. Okay, this is actually going really good. We should be able to rebirth pretty quickly. Okay, we got a Glorbo, and what's the mythic? Bombardiro, we can actually afford that. Oh no, what is that? Oh, we can maybe get this too. Okay, it's gonna be really close. We have 220, and it's about to leave. Oh my god, we're so close. Alright, come on. Come on, no. I should have, like, those coils or whatever they are. Okay, we got... Wait. I don't have enough room. Okay, now I'm stupid. I didn't realize I have no room. I actually just sold. It's fine. We'll be at 3 mil soon. Okay, we still need a Berber Patabeam. I kind of forgot about this. Okay, there's one. Okay, and that's 3 million. So we can move on to Rebirth 3. Okay, we need a Trulamero, Trulicina, and the Chimpanzini Bananini. And also 12.5 million. Okay, what can we get for 10k? Not that. What actually can we get for 10k? Okay, whatever, we'll just get this. Oh, we unlocked a second floor. I didn't even see this. Wait, does this mean we get a whole other row up here? Okay, no, we only get one. I'm also kind of tempted by the mythic lucky block right now. For only 150 Robux, we can get a mythic? That kind of sounds like a deal. And 2x money is sounding kind of good. But we won't resort to it right now. Okay, give me this Berber. I feel like I have not seen this yet. Avocadini Guffo? What kind of name even is that? The Duolingo bird. Oh, there's one of these guys. Kind of want to wait for the legendary. So I'm pretty sure that's the worst legendary you can get anyways. So I might as well wait. Okay, I don't think we'll be able to afford this. Yeah, that sucks. We are not going to be able to afford it. We got a gold Duolingo. Wow, we have quite the variety here. A lot of different Brainrots. Frigo Camello. That's new. Yeah, hopefully we get something good from the mythic. Okay, we can buy this, but what's the mythic? Okay, we can buy this. I mean, maybe buy both. How much is this? It's hard to see. 300k? Yeah, we can probably buy that. Okay, that's really good. We got both. Ooh, another one of these. Okay, sell this garbage. I didn't even know we still had that. Okay, we're getting pretty close to Rebirth, and I still have yet to see a Chimpanzini. We kind of need that to Rebirth. It would suck if we had 12 mil before finding one. Okay, 12.5 mil, and we still do not have a Chimpanzini. Oh, one literally spawned when I said that. Okay, we can Rebirth. Okay, Rebirth 4. And we need Chef, Crabrat Cadabra, and Glorbo. And we also need $35 million. And Mythic is coming up really soon. That's kind of bad to Rebirth now. There's a Glorbo. Wow, that sucks. It spawned right away. Wow, it's the other one we need. Wait, we might... 150k? No, there's no way we can afford it. I found both the Brainrots that we need to Rebirth right away. That's so unlucky. And now I'm not going to find them for like an hour. Oh, I forgot to check this. We gained an additional space up here. Ooh, Bombardiro. Again, I don't think I'm going to have enough money. Wow, I'm literally missing out on everything. Okay, Blooperini. Hopefully this legendary can make up for everything that I missed. Okay, it's Glorbo. Okay, at least we ended up getting a Glorbo. I am still mad about the crab, though. Ooh, Ballerina Cappuccina. It's my first time seeing her. Okay, we got the crab. If I never saw the crab again, I would have been so mad. Now we have everything to Rebirth except the cash. But Cavallo? We haven't had a Cavallo yet. Okay, this Cavallo prints so much money. How are we already at 500k? With this guy, I might as well just AFK until we hit 35 mil. Wait, that's your Frigo. Now we can AFK. Okay, I probably was gone for a little bit too long. Yeah, that's a few more than $35 million. But we can now reach Rebirth 5. Okay, we need a Frigo Camello and Orangutini and an Assassini. I've not even seen one of those yet. Wait. He was right there. Oh, wow. I got spawn camped. There was literally no chance of me buying it. Okay, I kind of want to make this game interesting, so I'm going to buy some server luck. That wasn't even the server luck. Hold on. We just got a lava event from me. I don't even think it bought. Okay, well now we definitely need to up our luck. 240 a second for Boneca with lava? Wait, lava is super OP. Okay, we definitely need to get our luck up. Okay, and we can get 4x server luck. We are about to see some crazy brain rots. Okay, a diamond ballerina, that's not even good. This gives 1,000 a second almost. Okay, lava is actually insane. And we have a guaranteed legendary coming up. Okay, I should not be spending stuff. Hopefully we can afford this. We've maxed luck, so this better be something crazy. Okay, that is literally horrible. Still gonna buy it. We get a wheel spin too. Just 100k. That's not that good. Oh, well, we got 400k because of our multiplier, I guess. Come on, we need some lava brain rots. These lava brain rots are actually crazy. 1,000 a second for 27k. Okay, here's another lava. It's honestly... I guess we'll take it because it's so cheap, but it's not. We need to get like a lava legendary. Oh, what is that? Oh, it's just diamond. Okay, this is good. We got a Trulamero Trulicina lava. Okay, wow, we already have $1 million. That was so easy, and we still have yet to get a lava legendary. This is kind of insane. Is this really what 4x luck looks like? Okay, we can take this. Diamond Chimpanzini? I don't even want it. Okay, I guess we'll take this. Okay, we're getting a lot of legendaries. Why are we getting lava on the worst things? It could have been on any of the legendaries, and then it's just on this guy. Okay, these lavas are getting us rich. Lava Tung Tung? That's Loki Aura. Lava Trippy Troppy. It's always the worst lavas. Gold Ballerina? Okay. Okay, Mythic in 50 seconds. This better be crazy. Ooh, we got a Mythic Lucky Block? I'm definitely gonna buy this. We have 9 minutes to see what we get from the Lucky Block. Okay, 16 seconds. Okay, 3, 2, 1. What do we get? Okay, we had a Glorbo. That's just a regular Glorbo. And just a Bombonini. I mean, that's still good. I was really hoping for a Lava Mutation on it, though. Oh, we got a Frigo. I think we needed that for Rebirth. Oh, who is that? Oh, I shouldn't have bought the Frigo. Wait. Okay, we can still get to 3 million. Okay, we got a Gorillo Watermelon. I'm not even gonna try to pronounce the watermelon part. Still not much lava going on. Ooh, Lava Cappuccino. Okay, I have to go for a second. If something good passes by, I'm gonna be so sad. Okay, hopefully I didn't miss anything. Okay, I have a feeling that I missed something. I know, this is fine. I mean, it's good, but we don't need it. Oh wow, we already have 15 million. We still have 21 minutes of server luck left. Still need to find an Orangatini. Ooh, gold Frigo. This lava event has not been that crazy. Still have our mythic in 5 minutes. Oh, these legendaries are just not that good. Ooh, Rainbow? See, this guy's worse than getting these guys. It's still cool. A Rainbow Ta-Ta-Ta. Oh, a Cavallo? Hey, we need that. I'm gonna have to sell this lava. I wonder how much a lava Cavallo would give per second. It's gotta be like 100k. Okay, I actually don't even know what to sell at this point if we find something good. Forgot we have this Gorillo. That thing is OP. What do I even sell? I need to see. Okay, I could sell this Boneca. Okay, I can afford this. This is a Brainrot God. We've not seen a Brainrot God yet. I have to buy that. Okay, we actually have to buy the Brainrot God. I've not seen one yet. Ballerino Lololo. You're mine now. Oh, what is this? I've never even seen this. Okay, we have this guy for 200k a second. I just spent 35 million on him, and I'm already back at 10 million. But that is our first Brainrot God. That's kind of insane. I wonder how many Brainrot Gods I'll have found by the end of this. Wow, it's already giving me 30 million. We're pretty much ready to rebirth. We just need a Rangatini. Odin Din Din Dun? It's another Brainrot God. Okay, I don't even know what to get rid of. I mean, we don't really need him because I was about to rebirth anyway. But I mean, it's pretty cool. We found another Brainrot God. Wait, what am I doing? I should have bought him because I have the index thing. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why I didn't just buy him. Okay, well, it's still pretty good. We got to 100 million. I definitely should have bought the Din Din Dun. I don't know why I didn't. We just need an Orangatini. Another rainbow. The server luck goes crazy. This is the first time I've even seen rainbows. Ooh, gold Gusini? I'll take that. Not that I need it. Gold Ballerina? Okay, it's better to spawn an Orangatini in 16 seconds. Because I want a rebirth. Oh, we haven't got one of these yet. I'll just buy this for the index. I'm so stupid. I don't know why I didn't get the Din Din done. Oh, we have our lucky block. I completely forgot about this. Okay, let's see what we got at the lucky block. That's good. We have not got one of these yet. Okay, we just have to wait for an Orangatini. Ooh, a Coco Fonto Elefanto. We'll take that. Okay, this is just too insane. We need a Orangatini. Okay, there he is. We can rebirth now, but I kind of want to see if we get a mythic that I haven't seen yet. Okay, we've definitely seen this guy 100 times. Okay, now it's just Rhino Toasterino. Okay, we can rebirth. I would take the time to store these on another account, but I think that's kind of cheating, so I'm just going to rebirth them, lose everything. Alright, yeah, I'll just rebirth. Okay, we need a Bombardiro and $350 million. Well, there's a Bombardiro here, but I can't buy it yet. Okay, wow, it's so boring now that the lava event is over. Okay, wow, like the two worst legendaries. It is a diamond, though, at least. Imagine if I didn't rebirth. My base would have been looking crazy. What's Tim Cheese doing over here? We got max luck and a Tim Cheese is spawning. Diamond Chimpanzini. Ooh, a diamond... Wait, diamond mythic? A diamond mythic lucky block is crazy. Only thing better is like a rainbow mythic. Well, only thing better in a mythic lucky block. We got a Frigo. What is that? Okay, wait. Oh, we don't even have enough. It's Giraffe Celeste. Wait, no way we're not gonna have enough for this. It's 7.5 million. And there's something else crazy there, too. What is that? Lavaca? Okay, Lavaca's insane. Wait, we're not even gonna be able to get the Giraffo. No! The Giraffa is gone. We have 6 million, and Lavaca is gone. We are not gonna be able to afford Lavaca. That is just unfortunate. We got a Golden Glorbo. Diamond Bombardiro. Okay, we need that for rebirth anyways, I'm pretty sure. We have 2 minutes till we can open the lucky block. Okay, let's see what we get from the lucky block. Please give me the bird. Okay, that's not the bird. Wait, this is Zebralini. Okay, I haven't seen that. I thought this was something else. Maybe that's good. I think it is better than the bird. This is the first Salamino I've seen with mutations. I thought it was something else. I thought it was a new Brainrot I hadn't seen before. Okay, wow, I keep getting trolled by these mutations. I got too used to luxury. This rebirth is taking way too long. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I gotta have 2x money. This is taking forever. I should have just had 2x money instead of VIP. Wait, this isn't even actual 2x. It just adds 2x to the multiplier. Wow, I got scammed. Oh, we got a Coco Fonto. I was about to go AFK and then I heard Coco Fonto Elefanto. Okay, we have way over 350 million. That is finally enough to rebirth. The next rebirth is probably going to be like 1 billion. So I don't know, let's see. Yeah, it's 1 billion. And we just need a Bombabini Gusini. That's pretty easy to get. Okay, wow, we're like rebirth 6 now. We still have a long way to go. Let's wait and see if we can get something good for like 200k. Also, I kind of want to try the bubblegum machine, but I think I'll save that for like the next lava event. Because I have no idea what this does. I assume it's just a mutation, like lava. Okay, wow, I thought this was something good. It's always this guy. Burbaloni, it's always him. Wow, Rainbow Nubini? This is OP. Wait, is that Tralalero Tralala? And we actually have enough? Okay, this is crazy. 50k a second, Tralalero Tralala. We're about to be rich. Wow, I haven't seen a toaster in a while. I used to have like 5 of these every time. Okay, I came back and somehow my base is in a different place. But I'm probably gonna rebirth one more time and then I'm gonna wait for the lava event. And hopefully we can get some crazy brain rots during that. Got this grappling hook now. It makes the old bow sound from Minecraft. I kind of forgot you can buy stuff here. Like we can buy an invisibility cloak and a boogie bomb. What happens if I use this on myself? Okay, nothing happens, I think. Invisibility. Oh, I'm invisible and I'm super speed. Wait, this coil is so useful. I don't know why I forgot to buy this. I can travel the map in seconds now. Okay, we finally have $1 billion, which means we can now rebirth. And we are rebirth 7. And it's 5 billion for rebirth 8, but this is probably the last rebirth of the video because the lava event is coming up and I want to actually start collecting brain rots now. So yeah, we have 30 minutes to get ready for the lava event. Okay, that's not a bad legendary. It's another decent one. Another ballerina. Orangutini. And we got a gorillo. Been a while since I saw a gorillo. Do I blend in? Okay, we're honestly already looking pretty good. Oh, there's a cavallo. Our base is actually going to be crazy after the lava event. Like, I don't even have any mutations yet. I guess I'm just saving my luck. Ooh, Rainbow Cocofonto? That is crazy. Only 5 million for this. This is a steal. Okay, I'm just going to sell everything I don't want right now. Because I don't even care about the extra money. I just need to be ready for the event. We need as much space as possible. Okay, I actually might have cleared out way too much. Yeah, I definitely cleared out too much. I don't know what I'm expecting. Okay, the lava is here. It's time to see how lucky we can get. I'm gonna have to buy max luck again. But hopefully we can see some actual brain rot gods. And right here, we already got a lava ballerina cappuccina. We will take that for now. And let's also start up this bubblegum machine. Still not sure what it does, but whatever. Maybe we can get some bubblegum. Oh, this thing got bubblegummed. Lirala got bubblegummed. Everything's getting bubblegummed. Okay, we have a guaranteed legendary and mythic in a minute. Okay, why are all the bad ones getting bubblegummed? Oh, the ballerina's getting bubblegummed. Okay, we can have a lava ballerina and a bubblegum ballerina. A lava Trulamero Trulicina and a lava Boneca. Oh, the Trulamero got bubblegummed. Still don't think it's worth taking. Okay, no lava on the mythic. Maybe bubblegum though? Yeah, bubblegum. Alright, whatever, it's worth it. This guy is not, though. Lava Tim Cheese. Okay, we got a Bombardiro. Let's bubblegum the Bombardiro, come on. Oh, I don't think it's possible. This guy's in here. Maybe I can lava myself. Ooh, this might be. Oh, I thought it was lava. It's not lava. Gold Blueberrini? Come on, go in the bubblegum. Ooh, Rainbow Pandagini. If this goes in the bubblegum, that's insane. Okay, it didn't go in the bubblegum. I'm still gonna buy it, though. Hey, bubblegum Tim Cheese. Nobody wants this. Oh, if this goes in the bubblegum, that's crazy. A Diamond Cavallo? Oh, of course, this guy's gonna go in the bubblegum. Yeah, no, I'm still gonna buy this for now. Why is there so many lava tung sahurs? We do have our spin. I forgot about this. Just money. A lava Nubini. Lava Nubini in the bubblegum. I just gotta buy it. Lava Nubini in the bubblegum? Come on, go in the bubblegum. Not even one god has spawned. Okay, Lava Nubini is actually too common. I've seen like 4 of them. Wow, this is sad. We could get at least 1 Brainrot God. Another Lava Nubini? 2 minutes left? Please lock in. Oh, this is actually kind of cool. A Salamino Lava Bubblegum? Alright, I guess we'll take it. Ooh, Cavallo. Please go in the bubblegum. Oh, it's actually going in the bubblegum. Dang, if only we got that on the diamond one. Come on, only 20 seconds left. Wow, it's over. Only 1 Brainrot God with max luck. Come on, bro. Like, we didn't even really get anything cool. Is Cocofonto better than everything we got? Well, at least we still have 14 minutes left of max luck. Okay, at least we got a lucky block. Wait, I wonder if we could get bubblegummed. I really was hoping we'd get a bubblegum lucky block. Ooh, a Giraffe Celeste. I wish this spawned during the lava. Still, it's pretty good because we had to let one of those go earlier. We didn't have enough money for it, now we do. Crazy that even with these brain rots, I still don't have enough money to rebirth. Okay, so after max luck, this is what we have. Unfortunately, our best Brainrot is still the Rainbow Cocofonto from before we bought everything, so that kind of sucks. We did not really get anything good. But we still do have this mythic lucky block to open. Okay, we got the bird guy again. Oh, the bird guy is not good. I thought he was good. Kind of want to sell him, but there's no point. But yeah, with these brain rods, we've only been able to collect 4 billion so far, so I couldn't even rebirth if I wanted to. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to reach $1 trillion. But I'm going to go, and we'll see tomorrow how much money I have. Hopefully these guys can make me a trillionaire overnight. Okay, it's been almost 24 hours, and I'm back in Steal a Brain Rot. It doesn't look like I made that much money when I was offline. I only have 6 billion right now. And yeah, that's another 9 billion. Yeah, so with these brain rots, I only made 5 billion total while I was gone. It appears there's a fuse machine now. I don't really know what this is for. And yeah, as you can see, we ended up finding a lot of legendaries, a lot of mythics, a couple of brain rot gods, but we never ended up finding any secrets. So for the last part of the video, I bought a secret lucky block that's worth 500 million. And we're gonna see what we're gonna get. Alright, so I don't really know what we want here. Oh, I guess we got the Tortagini Dragon Fruitini. He's better than the Cocofonto, but I was honestly expecting something crazier. I also brought some of the worst brain rots I have to the new fuse machine, and this is going to take a whole 30 minutes. So let's see what we get. Okay, the fuse machine is done. And what did we get? We got actually scammed. What is this? I thought it was gonna like mix them or something, not just give us some garbage. I'm selling this. Alright, well I just lost 4 brain rots for no reason. Anyways, this is the end of my first 24 hours in Steal a Brain Rot. Today we are going from 0 to $1 trillion as fast as possible in Steal a Brain Rot. And for reference, I've never even had $1 trillion before. And to make things even more difficult, if I can't do this in under 3 hours, I have to sell all of my brain rots. As you can see, I've moved them over to another account. But if I don't have $1 trillion by the time this timer is up, I will be selling them all. So I'm gonna hit the rebirth, and the timer starts now. Let's pick up this Sigma boy and a Chimpanzini. I was planning to start around 10 minutes before the admin event. I was already off to a good start. We bought a couple legendary brain rots. I let a lucky block get away because I didn't have enough money. And after only 3 minutes, I had all these brain rots and a total of $5 million. That was when the Roblox servers crashed. So after 20 minutes of trying to get back in the server, I was finally back with a ton of money to collect in offline cash. As you can see, I now already had $65 million, but this is nothing compared to the 1 trillion I need by the end of the 3 hours. I kept trying to buy max server luck again, and I just couldn't get it to work. Something about the server crash made it so you could no longer spend Robux. So I was pretty much stuck here with 0x luck until that got fixed. I got a whatever this guy's name is, and soon I was well over $100 million. Alright, we still can't buy server luck. This is bad. I purchased a few more brain rots, but honestly pretty much nothing happened here because I still couldn't buy the luck. But right as I was beginning to lose hope for the challenge, this happened. So Sammy basically said, the event is getting pushed back an hour from now, but he is giving us a couple effects while we wait. And alright, we already got a Ballerino Lololo. That's our first brain rot god. Yo, I'm going kinda crazy. As you can see, we also got max server luck for free, so that solves the problem of not being able to buy it. Okay, wow, there's crabs now. This isn't even the main event, and it's already pretty crazy. Okay, I guess we're gonna buy this with no effects. It really should have got hit by something. Okay, we have 2 giraffes back to back. What is this? Come on, crabs. At least hit one of them. Well, they did not get hit. Wait, what? Oh, I'm out of space. I gotta get rid of some of this garbage. Overall, I was getting good luck during that mini event, but I didn't end up getting any mutations. Anyways, we crossed over $1 billion after it ended, and I found a Trollalero. I also got a Cocafonto as well, and Sammy gave us even more max luck to wait until the main event. What is this? How do you even say this? I opened this Brainrot God Lucky block, and I ended up getting the Tiger, which I think is the most common. So I took it to the fuse machine along with 4 other Brainrot gods, cause I was bored and felt like gambling. And the gambling did end up paying off, cause this Brainrot god was better than the 4 of them combined. I found a Odin Din Din Dun, and then I ended up getting an admin lucky block, which is kind of insane. I opened the admin block, and I got this Brainrot, which isn't the greatest, but it's still an extra 85,000 per second. After waiting around a little bit more, we were now almost an hour into the challenge, and the admin event was about to begin. Everybody's asleep. What's going on? I wonder if this beanstalk does anything. Imagine this was the whole event. That would suck. After waiting for around 5 more minutes, the admin event had finally begun. Now you've probably seen this already, but pretty much we traveled in a rocket ship to the first galaxy event, where Sammy started spamming a bunch of different effects, including spawning his base, which had a bunch of new Brainrots that for some reason I couldn't see at the time. So I stole a few of the new Brainrots, and after that things started getting crazy. Okay, there's already so much going on at once. Y'all want the new admin lucky block? Yes. Okay, there's a gold admin lucky block. Let's see if it gets hit with anything else. Okay, it's not hit by anything. We also got a Cocafonto. I don't think I'm gonna take it though. It's not that good. Fuse machine luck has been activated. What? Oh, there's a Trollalero. We gotta try this fuse machine luck out. Dang, he didn't get hit by anything. That's unlucky. Oh yeah, let's open this lucky block. Okay, that's really bad. Also, a new effect is starting. Here's that thing again, but it has 2 mutations. I might actually buy this. Yeah, I'm gonna buy this, cause why not? Oh, I forgot, by the way. What did he forget? 6x server luck? Bro, what? I didn't even know that was possible. Okay, we still haven't tried out the fuse machine. These odds really are not any better. Okay, yeah, we just got this bird. Ooh, Los Bombonitos. Wait, it got bubblegummed. Come on, get hit by something else, bro, please. Okay, it's not getting hit by anything else. Oh, we got the new invisible secret here as well. Oh, and we got an invisible Brainrot god in the bubblegum. Holy, if this gets hit by anything else, this is crazy. Oh, wow, that was close. Dang, it got hit by nothing else, but it's still good. Whoa, who is this? Dull. This 6x server luck is actually so crazy. We're gonna run out of room soon. 8x luck? Okay, we are definitely getting to 1 trillion. I still have no idea what's going on up here. Let's try this fuse machine luck again. Okay, there's a tree and a Nyan cat. Nyan cat is going through the tree. We are getting so lucky right now. We got a rainbow Mateo as well, and it just got struck by something. Why is there another guy inside of it? How am I supposed to buy him like this? Yeah, it's literally just not letting me buy him. That's so stupid. It's fine. We still got a lot more event to go. Okay, something big is about to happen. Gotta get this fuse going quickly. Okay, we got another cutscene. Every event is about to happen right now. Yeah, okay, this is actually insane. And we got the shovel from the fuse. Oh, okay. Got sent flying there, but we did get the shovel. Okay, he is somehow going to do more. What more could he even add? Another admin block? 3 wheel spins? I don't have time for that right now. 2 effects on the lucky block. That's pretty good. Brainrot concert time? Okay, what are we gonna get from this? More of these guys? I think they're pretty good though. Anyone with epilepsy or photosensitivity, please leave now. I don't think I have that. Let's try another fuse machine. He's calling in Fat Sammy. Whoa, I'm not trying to feed Sammy. Really? We got the toucan again. Tralalita with a bubblegum. We also got this guy who I've never seen before. Only bubblegum? Unfortunate. Also only got bubblegummed. Whoa, we got a galaxy giraffe? Finally made it to 100 billion. Still over an hour and a half left on the timer. Galaxy Cocafonto? Oh, where did he go? Oh, where'd I go? A lot of weird things happening right now. I just missed the buy. What am I doing? Okay, Sammy's base is back, so let's check this out. Okay, Galaxy Los Bombonitos is what we want from here. What about the top? See? Always go to the top. We got a pencil for 1.2 million a second. I'm trying not to get hit by all this stuff. Like that. Let's take this now too. Or we won't take it. I'm sorry, Sammy. He doesn't want to let me steal anymore. And we got another cutscene. I might have actually lost it. Okay, now we're still good. What is actually going on? This is too many effects. The crabs are trying to get me. Anything else OP gonna spawn? I sold some stuff to make room and now nothing's spawning. Okay, this is just messed up. I'm getting emoted on. Come on, give me something good. It's been too long. I really used the last of my luck. Good thing is I should be able to get 1 trillion in time. Crabs are trying to get me again. Let's check how much money we have now. Okay, 170 billion, that's good. But it's still not 1 trillion. I guess we can do these wheel spins now. Nothing. Ooh, we got an alien slap. Nothing again. And nothing again. Okay, the last spin is glitched. I don't know what's happening. We're only down to 4x luck, so the event is probably almost over. Yeah, this is the end of the event. So we really gotta hope for something good in these last few minutes. Because I don't actually know if we can make it to a trillion. Yeah, we're at 180 billion right now. Ooh, what is that? Alright, let's get this money quickly. 175k per second. Let's hope he gets hit by something. Oh wait, he got hit by one of the things. Come on, another mutation would be so OP. Alright, looks like that isn't happening. And the concert is over now. We only have a few more effects left. I guess we just wait again. Well, that's the end of the event, but we definitely got some pretty good brain rots from it. Nothing too crazy, but this should be enough to finish the challenge. I'm honestly not sure how much money per second we need. But yeah, we got a rainbow spam going on. Alright, rainbow is over, nothing good from that. Ooh, this could possibly be good if it gets hit by something. And it's going up the bubblegum, let's go. Alright, that only increased it by 20k. It's not worth it. We now have 225 billion. That's almost a quarter of the way. Wish I could test this alien slap right now. I wonder what it does. How come it's telling me I have one spin, but I can't use it? Everything is so quiet now. I ended up standing here until the rest of the events ended, and I was pretty much just left with a little over an hour to make 700 billion. So I started buying some Brainrot gods to gamble in the fuse machine. Another Tralalita? I swear I've never seen her until today. Okay, we'll bring this guy to the fuse machine, and we're gonna take Tralalita. And we'll bring this guy, even though we'll probably just end up getting him again. Oh, this is something new. Well, new for me. I don't know if they're actually new. I did end up just losing money on that one though. The iced tea guy made more. Okay, now we are at 340 billion. Okay, I know I shouldn't keep doing this, but we're going to the fuse machine again. I am definitely going to lose on this one. Okay, I mean 8% is pretty good. Well, we definitely lost on that one. At least the iced tea guy is back again. I wonder what this brain rot looks like that I'm holding. After a few times gambling on the fuse machine and losing, I waited around for a little bit longer until I collected more money and I was almost at 400 billion. Another bit of time passed and now I had $400 billion. I found that I was making about 10 billion a minute, and with over an hour left, that meant I was able to complete the challenge already. All it took was a bit of waiting. The galaxy event did end up happening again, which was pretty cool, and I got a Las Tralalaritas with the event. I also got to spin the wheel for nothing, and I decided to purchase a secret lucky block because I was bored. Come on, let's get the house guy. That's the worst thing you can get. At least it's another 2.1 million. I did a bit more waiting after this. Then some kind of ostrich train spawned in, so it was time to gamble more brainrot gods on the fuse machine. We actually had a 34% chance of getting the shovel because of the one secret. And that is what we got. No mutations though, so he doesn't really give that much money. Collected all my money in here and hit over 500 billion. And now we continue waiting. The galaxy event came to an end, but I was too busy being AFK to even notice. Collected all my money again, and now we had over 600 billion. 680 billion. At this point, it kind of feels like I'm playing Grow a Garden. I managed to see a gold Coco Fanto while I was AFK, and I brought the total to 734 billion, so after a super long amount of waiting, at 2 hours and 48 minutes on the timer, I only had 900 billion. Looks like I have to sell all my brain rots. Nah, I'm joking. We managed to reach $1 trillion in under 3 hours, and the only reason that was even possible was the admin event. There's no way I would have made it otherwise. Well, now it looks like I get to steal all my brain rots back, although I kind of already have a bunch of new ones, and I don't think I need these anymore. Well, we'll still take Lavaca, I guess. But other than that, I mean, I think we're good with what we have right now. Today I'm gonna be testing every myth in Roblox Dead Rails, starting with the first myth. Apparently there's secret loot underneath the bell, so I've seen a way to climb up here by placing my horse in the wall. Don't know how. So we put the horse in the wall, and then we climb up. Okay, or not. We can jump on the horse, and then we jump up to the top. Nope. Why is getting on the roof actually so hard? I've been doing this for so long that it's nighttime. This is insane. I hate how sometimes I can just glitch through the church. Okay, if there's no loot up here, Oh my god, we're finally up. And there's no loot. Wow. You can't even sack the bell. You can't even do anything with the bell. I hate Roblox. If you noticed before, I was phasing through the church, so there might be a way to get into the vault without actually opening it. So I gotta put my horse in the wall like this, and then we just gotta ride it. Why is it not working? Oh wait, it actually worked. The zombie's gonna kill me. Wow, you actually can get into the vault without opening it, but make sure you don't accidentally place your horse outside, because I can't get back out now. This is an interesting myth. Apparently you can block the sun as a vampire, so I'm gonna go to the tailor, and I'll purchase the vampire. 75 bonds? Alright, this better work. Now let's get into a game. As you can see, I am losing health from being in the sun because I'm a vampire, so if we get this newspaper and hold it up, yeah, this actually stops me from taking damage. Not a very effective method, because it's hard to move with it, but this works with literally anything that blocks the sun. Even this flag right here counts. As you can see, no damage. Now it's time for a kind of stupid myth, but apparently if I circle strafe mobs and melee them, they can't hit me. So let's get ourselves a zombie. There's no zombies in here. Alright, I can see some zombies over here. Let's just lure them out so multiple don't come. Okay, now we have to circle strafe on him. Wow, that actually did work. Let's just try one more to make sure. Yeah, this is true. But for this myth, I said mobs, so it's time for the ultimate test. This better work. Okay, I took damage, but I'm not sure if it was my... Yeah, I'm taking damage again. This is not good. Yeah, this doesn't work. I lived kind of long though. So sometimes when you kill an outlaw on top of the horse, for some reason the horse also dies with the outlaw. But now the question is, will the outlaw die if you kill the horse? It's a pretty stupid question, but I actually want to know if it works. Alright, this guy's got a horse. Let's kill it. Okay, he's still alive. This one is not true. Another interesting thing is that allegedly the train makes a Minecraft rail sound when it moves. So let's get our piece of gold and sell it. And then we'll get our money. We actually didn't even need the gold for this myth. Let's buy ourselves one piece of coal, and I'll put this thing in as fuel, and let's see what sound the train makes. It does honestly kind of sound like it. This is what a Minecraft rail sounds like. And this is what the train sounds like. Maybe it's just because it's quiet for me. Let me know what you think. Apparently there's a secret blood werewolf that can spawn during a blood moon, so we just gotta look out for anything that isn't a vampire. That's a vampire. That's not a blood werewolf. That's also not a werewolf. Yeah, I'm not seeing anything so far. Dude, these vampires are so annoying on the train. Okay, there's not been a blood werewolf yet, and it's getting pretty close to day. Yeah, it's turning day and there's no blood werewolf. Now, I can't say for sure that it's not true, but if it was real, you'd think I would at least see one. Apparently, you can find a secret tumbleweed to the left of the spawn, so it's just out these doors, and let's make a left and start heading this way past the American flag. Let's keep going, and I do think I see something out there. Okay, so there is actually a secret tumbleweed. I wonder if we can sell this. Okay, tumbleweeds, I don't think are sellable. Yeah, I don't think I can sell this, but I think maybe I can use it as fuel. Yeah, let's go, we got that much fuel. Apparently if I hold a piece of sheet metal in front of a door at the end of the game, I can just win for free without doing anything. We're gonna lower the bridge. Okay, I can't lower the bridge while these guys... We're gonna lower the bridge, and now I have to make a run for this house. Ow, stop shooting me. And we just sit here now. We're almost 30 seconds in, and nothing has happened yet. Okay, the vampires might be able to get in. I don't know. We're still holding on here. I don't know how much time I have left. The timer is gone. The wall is starting to move. That's not good. Yeah, we're seeing a little bit of movement on the wall. That is a lot of zombies. Oh, that is not good. Maybe we're fine. We gotta be close to 4 minutes. Dude, this is like one of the loudest sounds ever. Oh wow, that actually worked. That was my first win. Apparently if you walk out past one of these big rocks, you can find Bigfoot. Okay, so credit to Bax for this. He was in a game where a developer spawned a Bigfoot, and apparently it's possible to find a Bigfoot if you go out far enough, so let's see. Alright, I'm levitating? I don't know why I'm levitating. I don't know if levitating is a part of this myth. Okay, we seem to be back on the ground again. Oh, no, we're levitating again. Alright. Alright, it's nighttime, which might be good for finding Bigfoot. We also just made it past the big mountain. I'm hearing some scary noises, but it's just the normal nighttime noises, I think. Okay, there's a zombie out here. Oh, and I forgot to pick up ammo at the start. That's actually kind of bad. Now I need it to turn day, because I don't want to run out of ammo. Oh, there goes another 2 bullets. Okay, it's daytime, and we can barely even see the mountain now. We've gone so far. Okay, so we've reached the edge of the world. There is an edge of the world. The world just ends here, and there's no Bigfoot. But there's a new myth now. Can you die to the void in Dead Rails? Yeah, you can. Just like the secret tumbleweed, apparently there is also a secret shotgun on top of this mountain. So we are going to climb up to the top. This is a steep mountain. I don't know if I'm gonna make it. Okay, we're almost at the top. That hole would have been a perfect place for it. And we're at the top, and I have not seen a shotgun. I really was hoping this one is true. This looked like a good place for a shotgun. Unfortunately, there is nothing on top of this mountain. But is there anything on top of this quarry? That is what I'm gonna find out. So I'm gonna just climb up here. And there's literally nothing on top of this. Wow, that sucks. I thought it would be harder to get up here, to be fair. But now it's time for the best myth. Is there a secret room behind the tailor? Okay, back to the tailor again, but this time I'm not buying anything. I'm just trying to find a secret room. Okay, so I'm not really getting through the wall here. I don't know what I expected. I thought the door would maybe work. Maybe we can get in from the back? What if there's like a back door or something? Maybe I can see through the wall at the very least. I don't know. Nothing's working. Maybe this will help. Ultimate camera mode. Okay, I don't think there's anything. It would be cool if there's a secret class hidden behind the wall or something. This one isn't really a myth, but sometimes zombies don't take the right amount of damage. When shooting a zombie with a regular rifle, it should get one shot in the head. But for some reason, this doesn't always happen. Like right here, this bullet maybe touched his hand. If we play it back, it could have been blocked by the zombie's hand. But then after that, I shot the literal air and headshotted this one. So there's something up with the zombies in this game. I think some of the zombies just don't want to die. I'm going to be remaking Minecraft mobs into Steal a Brainrot. The first mob I'll make is Odin Din Din Dun. And I'm going to use a creaking to make him. First, let's get rid of a few things. Next, I'm going to make his body bigger. Now let's make it round because he's an orange. And I'm going to give him some feet. Now let's change the shape of his arms. And I'll give him a hand on the bottom. Next, I'm gonna add the leaf thing on the top of his head, and I think he's looking pretty good. It's time to add color. First, I'm gonna color the entire orange. Next, we'll make his arms and legs a bit darker. Now I'm gonna color this top part green. Next, let's color in his nose, and I'll give him a mouth. Now let's add his eyes, and we'll color in his shoes. Finally, let's add a bit of detail, and I think this is looking good. Let's see how he looks in game. Here we have an Odin Din Dun in game. The way he walks is so tough. Definitely makes me want to buy him. Why is he jittering like this? Okay, I take it back. Maybe his walk isn't that good. Anyways, that doesn't take away from the fact that he looks really good in game. I mean, this might be one of my best Brainrots yet. So let's steal this guy. I don't know where all my Brainrots went from last time. It appears somebody stole them. This is Odin Din Dun in the real game. As you can see, he does a ton of damage and knockback because he's super buff. He also has so much health that you would probably never be able to win a fight against him. But that's okay because he is friendly as long as you don't attack him. And he will even pick you up and take you anywhere as long as you remain friendly. I wonder how this seating works. I think this position is a little bit strange. If Odin Din Dun somehow manages to die, he drops a definitely real orange. But don't try killing him with anvils though, cause he is immune to anvil damage for some reason. Just seems like something that he'd be able to do. And overall, I think that Odin Din Din Dun turned out really good. So because of this, I am going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I will make Pot Hotspot. And I am going to use a skeleton for this one. First, I'm gonna rotate his arms. Next, I'm gonna give him some feet. And I'll make his head into the shape of a phone. Next, I'll turn his head down a bit. Now let's turn this part into the phone he's holding. And I think that's pretty good. Let's add some color. First, I'll color in the back and sides of the phone. And let's add his screen like this. Now I'm going to color in the rest of his head. And we'll give him a face. And we'll add a bit more details to the face like this. Now let's change the color of the skeleton. And I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how Pot Hotspot looks in game. As you can see, he turned out pretty good. I will say his face looks a little bit scary though. But he is a skeleton, so that's fine. Skeletons are supposed to be scary. The animation that he has for walking also looks a little bit sus, but that's fine, we'll still steal him anyway. And now we can go see Pot Hotspot in the actual game. This is how he looks inside of real Minecraft. Still sus. If you catch Pot Hotspot looking down at his phone, you are able to kill him in one hit. This is because he's not paying attention. Don't look at your phone while fighting. He's also immune to fire damage while looking at his phone. I don't know why, that's not a real thing. If you kill Pot Hotspot, he drops drops his phone. And if you try to use his phone, it has advanced security. It's definitely not just an end crystal. That's the security features. Anyways, Pot Hotspot looks really good. There's just a few things wrong with his face. So because of this, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. Next, I'm gonna make Nubini Pizzanini, and I'm gonna use a zombie to make him. First, I'm gonna shrink down his head. Next, I'm gonna make the pizza on top of his head. Now let's make him the size of a Roblox character, and I'll just change the size of the pizza bit too. Okay, that looks pretty good. It's time to color him in. First, we'll color his head and arms yellow. Now let's color his shirt in light blue. Next, I'm gonna make his pants light green. Now let's color in the crust of his pizza, and we'll add some cheese on the top like this. Now let's add some pepperonis. Next, I'm gonna give him a face, and finally let's add some details to his shirt. Okay, I think that looks pretty good. It's time to see what he looks like in game. This is Nubini Pizzanini in the game. I don't know why, but he looks a little boring. To be fair, I don't know what I expected. He's basically just a Roblox noob. He does have this pizza on top of his head though. Unfortunately, right-clicking him does not let you eat it. Anyways, it's time to buy a Nubini. I hope we have enough money. Nubini can be kind of expensive, and this is what Nubini looks like in the actual game. As you can see, he looks exactly the same. What isn't the same though is that he is completely invincible to damage. This is to protect noobs. I am still allowed to kill Nubini though. The protection doesn't apply to me. And when I kill Nubini, he drops a pizza made of pumpkins. Definitely not a pumpkin pie. Honestly, Nubini looks pretty boring in the game, and he doesn't have that many features. So because of this, I am going to give him a 6 out of 10. Next, we will make Karker, and I'm going to use a horse for this one. First, I'm going to get rid of all this stuff. Next, let's shape his body into the seat, and we'll add a back part like this. Next, I'm going to make his legs into the shape of chair legs, and I'll add some feet to the front ones. Now let's turn this piece into an arm, and we'll put some fingers here as well. Now let's copy this over to the other side, and I'm going to turn this part into his mouth. Next, we'll use this to give him a nose, and these parts are going to be his eyes. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. It's time to add color. First, let's color his entire body light green, and I'm going to color his lips a bit darker. Next, I'll color in his eyes, and I'm going to add a bit of detail like this. Alright, I think this is looking pretty good. It's time to add him to the game. Here is the chair in the game. I'm not going to bother trying to pronounce his actual name. As you can see, he has a different walking animation than the other Brainrots. He has to wobble back and forth when he walks because he's a chair. His back legs definitely should be moving though. I don't know what's wrong with that. Anyways, let's just steal a chair, man. And this is what he looks like in the real game. If you right click on him, you are able to sit down on the chair. But you cannot control where you are going because that's not how chairs work. The chair picks your destination. He also is unable to drown for whatever reason. I feel like if you threw a chair into a lake, it probably wouldn't drown. So this one makes sense. If you kill the chairman, he gives you a wooden plank. This is because chairs can be made of wood. I don't think that this guy is made of wood, but I couldn't really think of a better block to make him drop. So he drops wood. And overall, I think the chairman turned out pretty good, but he's not the best Brainrot I've made. So because of this, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. Next, I am going to make Las Tralaleritas, and we will use an axolotl to make them. First, let's get rid of the whole axolotl because we don't need it, and we will just use this Los Tralaleritos to make them instead. Let's replace all the blue parts with this pink color, and we'll do the same on the shoes, but make it a bit darker. Now let's color in the rest of their bodies bright white, and I'm going to make their lips lighter as well. Next, let's turn this into the bows that they have on their heads, and we'll color this light pink. And let's copy this over so each of them have one. Alright, I think that we are done. It's time to see what they look like in game. This is how they look in the game. As you can see, they look very similar to Los Tralaleritos from last video. But that's a good thing because they are supposed to look similar. The one on the left is missing eyebrows though. I don't know how that happened. Anyways, let's buy a Tralaleritas. And now we have a full row of Brainrots in our base, so I think it's time to rebirth. This is how Los Tralaleritas looks in the real game. For some reason, they are very small. If you want to kill them, you will get a bucket of axolotl for the kill. Just think of it as one of them in the bucket instead of an axolotl. And if they end up swimming in water, I made sure to make it so that they can't drown, because they look like they would be able to live underwater. Overall, I don't think Los Tralaleritas is the best looking mob, so because of this, I decided to give them a 7 out of 10. Next, I'm going to make Chimpanzini Bananini, and we'll use the wither to make him. First, let's get rid of all the stuff we don't need, then we'll change the size of his body, and we'll make it a little bit wider as well. Now let's change the size of his head, and we'll start to turn his body into a banana. Now let's start adding some peeled parts on the sides, and we'll copy this to the other side. Next, I'm gonna start to make his face, and we'll give him some ears, and I think this is looking good. Now let's color him in. First, we'll color this part dark green. Next, I'm gonna color some parts of his face red, and we'll make the banana completely yellow. Now let's give him some eyes, and I'm gonna add his mouth. Now finally, let's color this part brown, and I think this is looking pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. Okay, so we've made it to my Minecraft version of Steal a Brainrot. It's really good, and it's definitely not unplayable. And this is what Chimpanzini Bananini looks like in game. As you can hear, he's got the wither sounds. It's very loud, so I probably shouldn't have added that. I also gave him like a flying animation. I don't think it's accurate, but whatever. I don't care. So I'm just gonna steal this guy and bring him to my base. Now he's in my base, which means we can take a look at some of the other features he has, like being able to do a ton of knockback when he hits you because banana peels are slippery. So it's like slipping on a banana peel, but the banana is hitting you instead. He also isn't able to take fall damage because I made him look like he's flying, and you probably don't take fall damage when you don't actually land on the ground. If you manage to kill a chimpanzini, you will get a blaze rod. This is because I didn't feel like adding a banana item, so a blaze rod is the closest looking thing. Just don't eat it. And overall, I think Chimpanzini Bananini turned out pretty good. And because of this, I am going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I'm gonna make Orangatini Ananasini, and I will use an iron golem for this one. First, let's get rid of this, and we'll change his legs to make them a lot smaller. Now let's make his body into the shape of a pineapple, and we'll move his head down like this. Next, I'm gonna add his mouth, and we'll give him some ears. Now let's give him some shoulders, and I'm going to move his arm down like this. Next, let's make his arm look a little bent, and we'll give him a hand, and I think this is good. Now let's give him some color. Let's color his body in orange, and I'm gonna give him some brown hands and feet. Now let's color his face brown as well, and I'll give him some eyes and a mouth. Next, I'm going to color in the pineapple, and we'll give it a yellow pattern. Next, I'm gonna add the green part on his head, and I think that looks pretty good. It's time to see him in game. And as you can see, this is what he looks like in game. I'm not really sure why this top part ended up floating, but we're not gonna question it. The rest of him looks good. So let's steal Orangatini. Now I have 2 legendary Brainrots, and this is Orangatini in the actual game. As you can see, he doesn't take that much knockback when you hit him. You could ask me why this is a feature, but I honestly have no idea. I think it's just because he is an iron golem. That's it. You also get a pufferfish when you kill this guy, and you can probably guess why I chose a pufferfish. Again, it's because I didn't feel like adding a pineapple to the game. So instead we get a pineapple with a face. Don't eat it. Regardless of the pufferfish, I think Orangatini looks pretty good, and because of this, I am going to give him a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10, but the floating hair part dropped the rating. Next, I will make Glorbo, and I'm going to use a turtle to make him. Let's get rid of a few things. Next, I'm going to make his body into the shape of a melon. Let's make the melon a little bit rounded. Now I'm going to start shaping his neck, and we'll attach his head to the neck part like this. Next, I'm going to start changing the shape of his head, and I'll give him a nose. Now I'm going to give him some legs, and we'll copy this to the other side. Okay, now this looks pretty good. Let's start to give him some color. First, we're going to color this part green for now, and I'm going to color his legs darker green, and I'll do the same for his head and his neck. Now let's color in the bottom of his neck and head, and finally we'll change the green part to a melon texture. Alright, I think that looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is Glorbo in the game. For some reason, you have to punch him to make him walk in the line, but you might have noticed that just like in Steal a Brainrot, Glorbo rolls instead of walks. Unfortunately, we don't see anything other than a melon though, so we have to steal him. And this is how Glorbo looks in the game. As you can see, he actually looks pretty good. I'm surprised because I thought this one would look pretty bad. I'm not gonna lie. If Glorbo is rolling around, he becomes immune to projectiles because he's rolling so fast that he just deflects them. He isn't immune to swords though, as you can see. And if you kill him, you get a full watermelon. I don't think I have to explain why he drops one. You can probably figure it out. Since Glorbo is an alligator, if he ends up underwater, he will never drown. And if you see this in the water, you should stay away, because we all know what happens when you go in the water with a gator. Overall, I think Glorbo turned out better than I expected, so because of this, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I'm gonna make Los Tralalaritos, and I will use a Vex to make them. First, I'm gonna get rid of this stuff because we don't need it, and let's make his head a little bit wider. Next, I'm gonna move his arms, and we'll make the body a bit bigger too. Now let's start giving him some legs, and we'll turn his arms sideways. Now I'm gonna add a little nose, and I think that looks good, so let's color him in. First, we'll color this part blue, and I'm going to color the front like this. Now let's color his legs light blue, and I'm gonna make the bottom of his shoes white. Now this is good, so let's copy him and make 3 of them. Now I'm gonna give them some eyes, and I'll make their mouths. And I think this looks pretty good. Let's see what they look like in game. This is how Los Tralalaritos looks in game. As you can see, they look alright. Their faces do kind of look like they belong on dogs though, so that might need to be fixed. They also make kind of a scary noise when you get close to them, but that's fine because we found a secret. I'm sure it's gonna give us a lot of money in this real Steal a Brainrot game. If you try to damage these guys, it's impossible. You are not able to damage them. So you would probably like to know that if you kill them, you get a god apple because you can't kill them. So if you killed them somehow, you deserve it. Overall, I don't think Los Tralalaritos turned out as good as they could have. So for that, I'm going to give them a 7 out of 10. I don't know why, but something about their face just does not look right. Next, I will make Bombombini Gusini, and I'm going to use a Ghast for this one. First, let's get rid of all the Ghast's legs, and I'm going to flatten this part. Now let's shape it into the body of a plane, and I'm going to use this piece to make his feet. Now let's copy this over to the other side, and I'm going to add some more details on the sides. Next, let's turn this cube into his wings, and I'm going to make this into a tail. Now let's give him a neck, and we'll also give him a head. And I think this looks pretty good. It's time to add color. First, I'm going to color his body fully gray. Next, let's color the feet and wings brown. Now I'm going to color in his beak, and we'll give him some eyes. Now let's add a bit more details, and I think this is looking pretty good. It's time to add him to the game. This is Bombombini Gusini in the game. I don't know why, but he is moving super fast. It's probably because he's a plane. Planes move fast. He's pushing the other Brainrots. This is kind of insane. Anyways, we are going to buy this Gusini real quick, and now we have a pretty insane looking base. We are already making so much money from these Brainrots. If you right click on Bombombini Gusini, you are able to go on a flight to anywhere. Well, not really, because he doesn't seem to go up, so I can't get over this mountain. But you are still able to ride him. You also can't attack him with a sword because planes are immune to swords. Don't go test that. It's probably true. If you kill Bombombini, he drops some feathers, and that is because he is a goose, not because the plane is made of feathers. And overall, I think Bombombini Gusini isn't the best looking mob I've made, but he still looks decent. So because of this, I'm going to give him an 8 out of 10. The next mob is and I'm going to use a creeper to make him. First, let's get rid of some of the stuff we don't need. Next, I'm going to shape the body into a coffee cup. I'm going to add a layer on top that will be a lid. Now let's add this straw thing up here. Next, I'm going to change the shape of his legs. Now let's give him some feet. And I'm going to add his arms on the side. Now let's start to give him a sword. And we'll copy this thing over to the other side. Now this looks good. Let's color him in. First, I'm going to color the coffee cup. I'll add some brown parts to the cup as well. Next, I'm going to color in his shoes. And let's color his swords gray. Now I'm going to give him some eyes. And we'll add some eyebrows on top. Now let's add some extra details. I think he looks pretty good. Let's add him to the game. This is how he looks in the game. He actually looks really good. I do think the shaders make him look a little bit worse than he did in Blockbench though. But this is definitely pretty good. Cappuccino Assassino is extremely fast as you can see. And if you couldn't tell, he is really good with the swords. I mean, look at that animation. It's definitely not a really bad animation. It's super cool. If you kill Cappuccino, it takes a while, but when you finally do, he drops a netherite sword. The other sword gets killed as well. And since he's good at using the swords, he's actually able to use them to deflect arrows. He is using them, you just can't see it. But he also has a weakness, and that's fall damage, because if you drop a coffee, it's going to spill. Overall, I think Cappuccino Assassino is a really good mob, and for that, I'm going to give him a 10 out of 10. Next, I'll make and I'm going to use a Ravager to make her. First, I'm going to get rid of these two legs. Next, we'll add our own body, and I'm going to make these legs wider. Now let's change the shape of the face, and next I'm going to add a long trunk. Now let's give her some big elephant ears. We'll copy that to the other side, and let's add some big feet for her sandals, and I think that looks good. Now let's color it in. I'm going to color the cactus parts green for now, and I'll color the sandals all brown. Now let's add some white tusks, and I'm going to give her a couple of eyes on the side of her face. Next, let's replace all the green with a cactus texture, and I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how she looks in game. This is how Larilla, I don't know how to say the name, looks in game. As you can see, she is really big, and also is a giant cactus, which is why we're in a desert. But she moves really slow due to her size, as you can see. I don't know if that's accurate to elephants, but I don't care if it is. And she also has the ability to teleport through time. I promise it's true. If you want to ride the cactus elephant, you can, but I'm not really sure what's going on here. This would probably hurt because you're sitting on a giant cactus. Well, inside of one, at least. Larilla is immune to a cactus, as you can see, because she's a cactus. And if you kill her, she'll drop a cactus. You gotta be careful doing it in survival, though, because she does have the same effect as Thorn's armor. Overall, I'm going to give the cactus elephant a 7 out of 10. It's just not a very good looking mob. It's kind of just a giant cactus. The next mob is
ballerina cappuccina.
And I'll use a skeleton to make her. First, I'll make her legs a lot smaller, and I'll do the same thing for her body. Now let's move her arms down here as well, and I'll also move down her head. Next, I'm gonna change her head into the shape of a teacup, and let's make the little handle on the side. Now I'm going to add her skirt down here like this, and I think this is good. Let's add some color. First, I'm gonna color the cup like this, and we'll put the same color on her arms and legs. Now let's color her shirt a light pink, and I'm gonna add the coffee to the top of her head with a little swirl like this. Now let's give her a couple of eyes, and I'll draw a mouth down here. Next, I'm gonna add some detail. Okay, I think this is done. Let's see how she looks in game. This is how Ballerina Cappuccina looks in game. I don't know what I was doing making her face. Ignore her face. But other than that, I mean, she looks alright. I will show you something cool though. If you right click her, she can do a dance. It's a very good dance. Not glitchy at all. Ballerina Cappuccina has the lowest HP out of the mobs I've made so far, but she has fast speed from dancing to make up for having no health. The dancing also allows her to be immune to damage like fire damage, as she can dance over it. I know she isn't dancing right now, but just pretend that that's what's happening, okay? If you kill the ballerina, you get a bucket of milk, because that's the closest thing to a cappuccino in Minecraft, and overall, I'm going to give the ballerina a 6 out of 10. I'm not gonna lie, the design for this one was pretty bad. Next, I'm going to make and I'm going to use a cat to make him. First, let's move the body up a bit. Next, I'm going to turn this tail into a fish tail. Now let's add a fin on top, and I'm going to put some fins on the side as well. Now let's give it some feet, and we'll add a chin underneath the cat head like this. Now I think this looks good. Let's give it some color. Let's color the sides of the fish like this, and I'm going to color these fins in red. Now let's change the color of the cat's head, and I'm going to color in the legs this color. Now let's add some fish scales like this, and I'm going to add some detail to his face. Now let's color in underneath, and I think this is looking good. Let's add him to the game. This is how the mob, whose name I'm not even gonna try to pronounce, looks in game. This has got to be one of the stranger looking mobs for sure. It's part fish, part human, and part cat. And part broken, as you can see with the fins. They're kind of glitchy. If you didn't know, this fish cat is supposed to be the fastest Brainrot animal, so I added that. There is nothing faster than this in the game. I don't even know what's going on. The fish cat is also supposed to attack dolphins. It's so fast that it can't even attack them properly though. Like that one just no clipped out of reality. And this one's doing something. And if you can kill a fish cat, it drops a fish. It's either that or I make it drop a cat. I'm not gonna lie, this mob looks strange and is kind of broken, but I'm still gonna give it an 8 out of 10. Honestly, I don't know why. It just feels like it deserves a high rating. The next mob is... and I'm going to use a dolphin to make it. First, let's change the shape of the tail like this. Now let's change the shape of his head. Next, I'm gonna add a third fin in the back right here. And let's start to add some shoes. And this is pretty good. So let's start coloring his whole body blue, and I'm gonna color this part of the shoe lighter blue, and we'll color the bottom of the shark a whitish color, and I'll add some eyes like this. Now let's give him a mouth, and after changing the design a little bit, I think he looks pretty good. Let's add him to the game. This is how he looks in the game. I think he actually looks pretty good. His shoes are a little bit glitchy, but other than that, everything turned out good. I will say I'm not sure if he's the right size though. I think he's supposed to be a little bit bigger. He also does occasionally make some scary noises. I'm not sure what's up with that. Obviously, since this guy is a shark, he's able to swim in water. Well, kind of. I don't really know why he's bouncing up and down. I guess it's just those shoes making him walk on water. You are also able to ride him in the water, but for some reason you can't control it at all. Yeah, something might be wrong here. Anyways, you are able to ride on land just fine, if you ignore the fact that I'm super high up and that there's water noises. And if you kill one of these guys, you get a pair of those shoes for yourself. They're just diamond boots. They're not special boots. Anyways, I'm gonna give Tralalero Tralala a 6 out of 10. He looks good, but there was too many broken features. Next, I'm going to make... and for this one, we are using a warden. First, I'm gonna get rid of all the stuff we don't need. Then let's change the shape of his head a bit. Next, I'm gonna make his arms a lot thinner. Next, I'm gonna start giving him massive feet. And next, I'm gonna add his big nose. Now this is looking pretty good, so it's time to color him in. First, I'm gonna color his feet like this. Now I'll color his nose in slightly darker. And I'm gonna color the leaf parts in green for now. Next, let's draw his beard like this. And I'm gonna give him a couple of eyes. And finally, I've replaced the green parts with leaves like this. And I think he's looking pretty good. Let's see him in game. This is how he looks in the game. As you can see, he's a little bit giant. Look at these massive feet. This is crazy. He also turned out pretty good, except for this glitched part on top of his head. I thought I removed all the warden texture. I guess not. This guy has a ton of health to the point where I wouldn't even try killing him. And he's also super OP in a fight. I wouldn't try fighting him either. He is kind of slow due to his size though, but that doesn't change that he has a lot of health. If you do kill him, you receive a forbidden item, which is air. It's nothing. It was supposed to be a plant pot with a sapling, but that's not an actual item that you can get in the game, which is why I called it a forbidden item. Anyways, he's honestly a good addition to the game. So because of this, I'm going to give him a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 if it wasn't for the glitched warden texture on his head. The next mob I'll make is...
Tung 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 sahur.
and we're going to use an enderman to make him. Let's start by changing his legs, and we'll make his body a lot longer like this. Now let's remove the head, and I'm gonna move his arms and make them shorter as well. Next, let's turn these cubes into his mouth, and now it's time for us to add some color. I'm going to color his entire body like this. Now let's make his cheeks a darker color, and we'll color the back of his eyes in white like this. Next, I'm gonna color his eyes brown, and I'll color his mouth a similar color. Now I'm gonna color in his eyebrows. Next, I'm gonna give him some black pupils, and finally I'll give him his bat. Alright, I think this looks pretty good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how he turned out in game. Honestly, this is one of the scariest mobs yet. I mean, bro's face looks messed up. He kind of looks like Mr. Potato Head. Honestly, I don't think I want any of these running around in my world. He does not look friendly. I will say he is the first mob to have no mistakes though. Obviously, we gave him a bat for a reason, so let's see him put it to work. As you can see, the bat does crazy knockback, but because he has a stick, he has a lot less health than the previous mobs. And if you kill him, you can get the stick for yourself, except it's a debug stick. It's not a knockback stick. This is not Bed Wars. Other than that, there isn't much more to say about this guy. He's just kinda there. He has no mistakes though, so I'm gonna have to give him a 9 out of 10. It would be a 10 if he wasn't so scary. Next, I'm going to make...
Boneca ambalabu.
and for this one, we'll obviously use a frog. First, I'm gonna remove the frog parts that we don't need. Next, I'll move the frog head all the way up here. Now let's start to make this part into the shape of a tire. Now I'm gonna turn this cube into his feet. Now this is looking pretty good. It's time for us to add color. First, we'll color his legs and feet in like this. Next, I'm gonna color the entire tire in gray. And I'll put some black tire marks all on the outside of the tire like this. Next, I'm gonna color the inside of the tire a darker black. And I'll add some detail to the feet like this. Finally, I'll change the frog head's color to green, and I think this looks pretty good. It's time to add him to the game. Okay, so this is what he looks like in the game. Honestly, this is what you would expect. I'm not gonna lie, I don't know what this thing is even supposed to be. Yeah, that's about it. One thing about this guy is that he's super fast when he finally decides to move. Not sure if he's gonna move though. Okay, I can't even get them to fight each other. I guess they're broken. Or this is the most crazy fight of all time. Oh, hitting him with the sword somehow fixed it. Anyways, as you can see, they drop a slime ball when killed, and yeah, he's super fast when you can get him to move. But because it's almost impossible to get him to move, I'm going to have to give him an 8 out of 10. If he did that more often, it would still probably not be a 10, because I still don't even know what this thing even is. The next mob I'll make is...
Frigo camelo, buffo fardello.
and I'm going to use a camel to make him. First, I'm going to get rid of some of this stuff that we don't need. Next, I'm going to make the body a lot bigger into the shape of a fridge like this. And I'm going to make the front legs a lot thinner. Now it's time to turn this bottom part into boots. Now let's adjust the fridge a little bit more, and it's time to color this in. First, I'll color the fridge light gray like this. Next, let's add a gray line on the edges right here. Now let's add another line to separate the freezer. Now let's turn this piece into the fridge handle. Next, I'm gonna color his shoes a brownish color. Now let's add some laces to the shoes, and I think we're done. Let's see how this guy looks in game. This is how the fridge camel looks in game. Not gonna lie, it's one of the worst looking mobs, but that's because it's literally a camel in a fridge. Still no visible mistakes though, so at least that's good. Despite being part fridge, which is pretty heavy, the camel can still run pretty fast, even faster than Boneca. You can also ride the camel, but the only issue is you get put in the fridge because that's the only place to sit. At least fridge travel is way faster than it is on a regular camel, so there's an upgrade there. Also, if your camel gets into a fight, it is pretty much immune to knockback. As you can see, the bat does nothing to him. Because he's part fridge, he's basically a brick wall. There's no moving this thing. If you manage to kill a fridge camel, it will drop a block of ice, and it's pretty self-explanatory why, because it's ice, and a fridge is cold. Overall, I decided to give the fridge camel an 8 out of 10. The mob is good, but I just don't like the design. Next, I'm going to make...
Giraffa celeste.
and I'll use a llama to make him because llamas are kind of close to giraffes. First, let's get rid of these chests, and I'm gonna move the body up like this. Now let's make the neck more giraffe-like, and I'll make his head more like a giraffe too. Next, I'm gonna change the shape of his legs, and I'll make the legs longer as well. Next, I'll add a melon texture to his body like this, and now I'm gonna paint away these extra eyes, and we'll color in the missing parts on his legs. Now it's time to add some giraffe spots all over his body, and I'll start to add some detail to the spots like this, and I think that this is looking good. Let's see how he looks in game. This is how the giraffe looks in game. Yeah, it's definitely a giraffe. I feel like this would actually be a pretty good giraffe design if it wasn't for the giant melon in the middle. I might have made him a little bit big though. I don't think giraffes are this giant. Similar to the last mob, the giraffe is also rideable, although it is a lot slower than the camel is, as you can see. There's also still a seating problem like there was on the fridge as well. The main difference here is that the giraffe can fly though. Yeah, the melon made no sense, so I decided to make it make even less sense. We got flying melon giraffes in 2025. I also couldn't think of a drop for this mob, so once you finally kill it, it drops a totem. Yeah, this is probably the most random mob so far. Flying melon giraffe is honestly a pretty high quality mob though, so for that, I'm gonna give it a 9 out of 10. Honestly, I don't know why. I'm just doing stuff at this point.